Ready. Okay.
All right, everybody, this is Isaac Neiman.
Isaac Neiman.
How old are you, Isaac?
I'm 23.
And are you? Tell me about how you got here.
But
So,
the weather is supposed to be.
I
good
flipped a
tomorrow,
car, right? I was driving
It might
a
be
car
dead.
that I stole,
I
and
see, but I know
that's
it'll
what
be
led me here today. But I accidentally rolled it in front of Taco Bell, so
Okay,
the
so
cops
now-
actually arrested me and took me to prison, which led me here. So,
Okay. So how long did you do in prison?
Supposed to be
I did
good
3.5
weather,
years
so-
on that one, but I was in prison
It's all
before that for
weather
beating my
this
baby mama up. So
Okay.
I was in prison twice.
Prison twice, and now you're doing the PVP program.
Yep.
And what does that consist of?
So, I'm actually leaving the PvP program, but here I was doing like there's books like socialization, there's like drug and
Yeah.
helps self-help books. There's all types of books that we had to do just to be able to graduate.
Each level.
Yeah, each level.
It's a different book.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so you want to tell me about your what kind of conditions do you suffer from?
So I suffer from schizophrenia. It's a day-to-day thing. Like I wake up and
It
I
probably
just,
is.
I suffer from it. I hear voices.
probably
And that's
is.
why actually where I'm going to get help is, it's called Atherton Treatment Center here in Utah. So
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
can
be going to get special
I'll
help
have
there
to
for
get
my
my
condition.
just
So
give you those.
Okay.
yeah, I suffer from it day to day, and I hear
I don't need it,
voices,
but I
I see
want it.
shit, and it's all bad, man. And
You just want.
And how long have you suffered from this?
my whole life.
And you're, what'd you say, how old were you?
I was 23, so from as long as I can remember, probably from like 15 to now, I was just been going through it. So,
Yeah. Okay. So what kind of family or support do you have?
So I got my dad. My mom lives in Alaska, so I really don't get to talk to her too much. I get to talk to her here and there, like I'll call her, sometimes she'll answer, but for the most part, I talk to my dad. He's
Because I
a
was
good,
the only
good support,
information.
Yeah.
Just
And he's familiar with the situation?
yeah.
Okay.
I was on probation. I really.
How long have you been clean from, what's your drug of choice?
So
It was risky.
being the way that I am, I always like meth, but I like acid
Because
too.
it was.
But now I'm
it's
just a weed
cocaine that
guy.
was
I
just
stay
in
away from all that.
Yeah. How long's it been since you've used meth?
2 days.
Fuck, it's been so.
Yeah.
Last time I went to jail was probably like 4 months ago, because I did the PvP program. But I ran here. Actually, I went and did 30 days in county jail, and then I came back, and I've been clean ever since. So it's probably been like 4 months.
That's good.
Yeah.
So then, what's your medications that you're currently on?
So
to
I'm
re-
on Abilify,
I'll bring
which
that.
is for my antipsychotic. I get the shot twice a month. In Vega, I get Suboxone, which kind of it levels me out. I'm like a zombie every day. I'm like,
yeah. Yeah.
so. Then I also take gabapentin, which is I heard it's bad for schizophrenia, but I still take it just because helps my nerves and shit. But I don't take it all shake.
Yeah. Has your doctor said anything about that? Is he familiar with that?
Yeah, he's
And I
familiar
wanted
with
to
it.
see
So they fucking
Yeah, and
they want to keep me off of it, like they want to wing me off of it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But if I do that, then I'll just start shaking for like days, bro. I've done it before, and
How long's the other program you're going to?
2 months.
2 months?
Yep, and then they find me housing and shit, and it's probably gonna be better for me,
Yeah, hopefully they get you the right kind of help that you
Right,
need.
yeah.
This place don't really have that.
Let me see
Right.
that receipt.
These guys, focus mostly on drug addiction?
Yeah, just drug addiction. They don't care about like housing and shit.
Okay, so how much do other people's comments and opinions affect your thoughts?
Well, see, I walk around here and I hear people call me names, which is probably just in my head.
No.
And I don't know. See, the difference between me and somebody else is I can't
Well,
really
I
tell
know
what
what
reality is. I'm always focusing on like what other people think about me. So it's hard to really just like go through with that.
Right, to tell who's who and what's what?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. What hobbies or recreations do you like?
So honestly, I like to go out and just like hang out
Huh?
with people, when I can
I
actually,
said,
just
Damon said, let me guess.
like
who
I
wants to
have
be his
problems
detective,
sometimes
and I said,
going
I've
out
been wanting to do
just
that.
cause like psychosis and shit. I
Yeah.
really can't go hang out with people. I just,
Why did you get the most
kind of
expensive
suffer
one,
from it.
Damon?
You've told me before about some schooling and stuff, digital animation stuff.
Yeah, that's very fun.
Yeah. You plan on
Yeah.
finishing that?
Yeah, so I want to go to school for it. That's something that I do want to progress in, cause I can make movies and shit just from scratch. But
Yeah.
it all consists of like taking time drawing and shit, which I got to get my mind straight in order to do that,
Yeah.
But making movies is fun. I enjoy doing it, like animation movies.
So at this point, you're just on the. You got to finish this program, then transition.
Mm-hmm.
What would help you the most?
Honestly, if everybody just stays in their lane, if I don't get in fights or nothing, if I just, keep my head under the water instead of above it and trying to make, scenes.
Just
and
try to
shit.
stay level. Yeah. Let's see. How about has the state done everything they said that they'd do to help you?
Not really, cause like they've sat there and told me before that they were gonna help me get housing and shit. And they put me on the back burner, so now I'm in here fucking trying to get shit situated, and like, my therapist is like, yep, you gotta go to, this mental health facility in order to get the help you need. Cause it's gonna be therapists all the time there, so now I gotta go transition from this therapist to a different one.
Start all
So,
over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
completely talk about my shit all over again, man, and it just sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing up all the
Yeah.
history and bad stuff and everything.
Exactly.
Does that trigger your schizophrenia when you talk about it? Bring it back up.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, just cause like, I could be sitting there normal, not having voices, and then once I start thinking about it or talking about it.
They
it's
reappear.
Like, yeah, they reappear.
For what?
But see, if I go a long time without talking about it, and I don't hear voices,
Oh.
they'll come back either way,
My
so.
weed card tomorrow.
Yeah. But it's probably a trigger though. The more you talk about it,
Right,
discuss it,
right, it
right? So what's the biggest thing standing in your way right now?
Well, just honestly getting this program done, trying to be a dad to my kid. That's one of the main things is just like, I'm trying to just get done, so I
Right.
can be there with my kid and, have shit.
Yeah, it's good to be there for kids. There's a lot of kids that
Yeah.
don't have dads, and so
Exactly,
that's a big part of everybody's life.
exactly.
Okay, what's the 3 things that has helped you the most?
Well, honestly, that's kinda hard to answer just cause like, a lot of things help, like probably music is probably the best, just cause it blocks
Keeps your
everything out.
mind
Yeah,
active, huh?
Yeah, but
Right.
at the same time, like eating, just cause I know that I'm getting the proper,
Nutrition.
nutrition and shit.
Yeah.
Like working here,
So just staying busy and
yeah,
keeping busy's a big
Yeah.
thing. So have you had enough time to set up support for your transition?
no, I haven't had enough time just cause like,
You probably
I don't
have
know
to
what's
drive
gonna
down
come
with
out
the
of
Google
this.
Maps.
Don't know what to expect yet?
Yeah, exactly,
Right.
I don't know what's gonna come out.
Have you
of
been
it.
thinking about that?
Yes,
Yeah.
every night, every time I go to bed, I'm like stressing about it,
Oh, is it is it difficult to ask for help?
Yeah, honestly, yes, it's very difficult just cause
Being vulnerable?
being vulnerable, it's hard, man, I don't know how to ask for help,
Right. So that's all my questions. Is there anything else that you want to say about?
Well, if you just suffer from anything like depression, just know that people love you and you'll get through it, man, even if you're stuck in a place like this where you feel like nobody cares about you, just keep pushing,
Yeah, that's good advice. Yep,
Yeah.
power through it.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Isaac.
Yeah, you guys have a wonderful day.
All right, so that's Isaac there, my first interview. We'll get a little better at this as we go along, but that's Mushmelon's interview for today. Over and out.